So what needs to change, I think, is that people, particularly women's voices, need to be heard. Women need to be respected, treated with dignity, and their needs taken into account when policies are made, when groups are formed. And women need to be put into leadership positions, because when women are empowered, the entire community, the entire society, and indeed the rest of the nation benefits. Everyone is supported whenever women are empowered. So I think it's incredibly crucial that we support women.
For me, the isolation of women with disabilities is a huge problem, and we really need community support to promote safety and to allow women with disability to get out of domestic violence situations and participate fully in society.
Yeah, I think we often hear a lot in the media, and we hear of committees or advisory groups formed, but it does not really translate to action a lot of the time. So I think we need the policymakers and government to engage on the grassroots with women from culturally diverse backgrounds and hear directly from them.
Sure.
Yeah.
As a starting point, we need to hear women's voices. We need to take women seriously. We need to close this opportunity gap. We need to level the playing field. We know that more women are coming out with degrees, but they're not equally represented in a whole range of fields. This leads to things like the gender pay gap. We need to change the conversation around caring responsibilities. We need to change the conversation around what it means to be a woman. That women don't need to be strong, women are strong. But more than anything, we need to have these conversations and we need to stay active.
There's so much that needs to be changed. I think we need to work far harder on acceptance of people to be people in however they identify. We need to change the fact that we have a horrible culture of violence. We need to look at how we prevent violence from starting in the first place, which means that we have to have basic levels of respect for people. We have to have education in schools, and we need to really transform the acceptability of violence.
What needs to change is that men and women need to be afforded the same opportunities, the same equal pay rates, the same everything. It's about people actually being able to access the same things in life.
Our culture needs to change, our values need to change. We need to shift our perspective from our mainstream perspectives we have now of marginalising people to being really inclusive and to looking at how we can better support people in our community. We do this a lot. Australia is terrible. We do victim shaming a lot, which is something that should not be a part of our society at all, but it happens even within our higher levels of government.
Basically just the education system. We need teachers to really encourage young children and their childhood development to break boundaries and go beyond the ordinary.